And there we have it. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be doing another butterfly cut. They are going off right now on social media. People are wanting to know how to cut them. I've come up with quite a simple way to do the butterfly sectioning, because a lot of you in the videos have already been saying, can you make the section a bit more visible, a little bit easier to understand? This one, I've basically taken the wings of a butterfly and put it into the sectioning. So let's just loosen this off a little bit. So what you should be able to see here is we've done a central parting from the high point of the head to obviously the forehead, and then I've just curved round as if that's the top part of the wing, and then I've just curved under there as if that's the bottom part of the wing, and I've done that on both sides. So again, high point, curved round, and then curved round, so it's as if we've got the wings of a butterfly like that. So that is how I'm sectioning my butterfly haircut today. And then we've just got front and back separated. Really, really simple. This is going to be elevated forward to create all that softness around the face. This back is going to be elevated and angled to create the layering through the back. So sectioning, I just want to make it really clear. High point, top of the wing comes around. The top of the wing is always bigger on a butterfly, and then it just curves around. If that back section was split into two, we would have it coming straight down, and you'd have these two wings out the back. And that is the sectioning pattern for this mannequin. Let's just get her straightened up a little bit. Again, these tripods, I'm trying to find good ones, but they're all just so loose. The legs on this one was expensive, and they're just like, during a video, it'll just drop. Right. Sectioning straight down there, and again, the wings on this section. Now all we're going to do, you can see, let me spin this just this so you can see there, if we bring all of this forward, you can see the sectioning pattern through there, so we're having a little bit behind the ear. I've gone an inch above the ear on here to then curve into the back here, and that curves into that back section about an inch from the hairline again. And then we've got just over an inch from the nape up to that section. So first section, what we're going to take is just a simple side section of that parting. We want to see where we want to cut it. There's enough room in that. Bring it back slightly so we can see a bit more. That leg has already gone wonky. I hope my mannequin isn't wonky. Looks okay. We'll act as if it's a jelly neck client. Right, we want to know where we want these first pieces to sit. And what I think the nose. I think that's where we'll do our first section. So just there. And then what we want to do is we want to grab our guide, 45 degrees forward. There's my guide. Just there on my fingers, and then we're going to cut back like that. And then we're going to point cut just to add that bit of softness. And there's our first section, just there. Now all we're going to do is going to work through all of this side, and we're going to push this up to that parting so we maintain length around the perimeter while putting layers into the hair. So again, we're looking for the guide, and as we're pushing through there, let me just show you where it's coming from. So again, section through, it goes thicker to thinner to thicker, and this is what's going to give us that really nice shape around the front, around the face. Again, find our guide. You can see there, section through, pull this bit of hairline up, pull this right forward, and that's all of that side done. So all of that is travelling up there. See, it's nice and tight to the head, so we can maintain consistency. And then let's drop that down can see all of that shape through there. We're going to do exactly the same on the other side. We're going to be pulling all of this section up to that guide. Let's just bring that around for you. We're going to get perfect symmetry throughout all of that haircut. We've got all of that butterfly texture around the face, and now we're going to move on to the back. See how my mannequin moved forward now? These mannequin stands are awful. Right, taking this section out of here. Now the point I'll show you that we're going to use as our guide. Jeez, this stand is awful. I'm going to get another one. So the top of the wings section as such, we're going to pull that out. So the highest point, I'm pulling that out. And that's going to be our guide. And then what we're going to do is I'm just going to split down middle back. So let me just clip that guide out, because that's what we want. Split down middle back. And we want to start putting these really nice layers into this haircut. We've already got that beautiful shape around the front. So sectioned off down that middle. Now what I want to do, I want to take a section either side of there, because this is what I'll use as my guide. So pulling all of this out from the middle, and I want to be this way because I want to be cutting from the guide to the length. So there's our guide, just there at my finger. Move out the way so you can see guide is just there, and then we're just going to angle our fingers like so. So a diagonal finger angle, and we're just going to cut up to the ceiling, and that gives us those layers for the rest of this haircut, but it maintains the length at the bottom. So again, section down, and we're going to be pulling all of this up to where we just cut, because what this is going to do, if we're pulling towards and elevating towards where we cut from, it's going to maintain all of the perimeter length and fullness through there. So we find our guide, which is there, angling our fingers, and again I'm just going to point cut now, because we want to create softness and save time while we're doing it. See, that bagged a little bit there, we've got a little bit loose, so I'm just going to make sure, and there we go, there's a little bit of extra length there that we need to make sure comes off. And again, coming down, bringing it all up into that middle bit, middle section, getting that tension there, finding the guide which has just popped out there, and there we go. And then this was all brought forward, so we've only got this rest of this top wing section and bottom wing section there to go. And we're going to bring this up, find the guide which is there, popped out, there's our length, we just take that off, and that's just fallen out, so let's just make sure we got all of that. Tiny bit. There we go. Exactly the same on the other side, but that's going to be pushed up to that middle section or guide that we just took. Now we can start brushing this in to here. What we'll do is just take off that bit of length that's remaining, just to thicken up that length. I actually quite like how that's tapered out. I might take it off, I might not. find our guide again. Brush that side out of the way because we don't need that. What we're going to do, find our guide, draw down, and repeat exactly the same as we did on the other side. So yeah, I'm just going to take off a little bit of this length, not much. There we go. Right, let's shake it out. Right, let's shake it out and then I'll go and get it dry. And there we have it. That is the butterfly section, butterfly cut. And it is very Farrah Fawcett. As a lot of you in the comments on previous videos have said, this isn't new, it's old, it's Farrah Fawcett, check it out. Yeah, I know Farrah Fawcett is, and I know that things all do come around back again. But there you go. All of that movement and texture that is in there, and then all those layers cascade all around there. Really nice wispy but heavy fringe as well that sort of cascades away from the face. But yeah, that is today's butterfly haircut. You can see that. Look at all of that volume. Round brush blow dry, that is all it was. But you've got all that shape. Haven't refined it either. So I point cut it for sections. I could have refined it, but what I find with the butterfly haircuts is, yes, we can soften, and I probably would on a client, but on a mannequin, they're already sort of sparser with hair sometimes. Point cutting it just took away that edge, and I really love it. Let's do a little 360. See there? All that texture that's in there, layers. So that is today's butterfly haircut. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you are new, I'm on the road to 100k this year. If you could hit that big red button for me, I would appreciate it. If you don't, your laptop will blow up or your phone will stop working. So yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I'll see you on the next video.